the opposition, but I always like to refer to our esteemed political leader, our deputy political leaders, and our chairman. You heard this afternoon about what happened yesterday, and that is when the United Workers' Party was in government, and the opportunities that they made, the way they developed this country, our beloved St. Lucia, and gave people, even now who are on the other side, the opportunity to be educated. They have to recognize that everything good that has come to this country has come to this country through the United Workers' Party. But today, because our people were blinded, they were seeing only red, this party is now in opposition. But we are strong, and we are getting stronger. And we have to look at our position in opposition and do what is necessary for this country. It is said that everything in life happens for a reason. At the time it is happening, as we're in opposition now, we are feeling the stress of opposition. Everybody bank account in red. We are suffering under the labor pains because the baby's just not being born. Nothing is happening in this country. What we were expecting has not come through. But usually, sometimes for there to be birth, you must suffer for a little while. For something novel, something unique to happen, we have to go through change. Because in any country, in anything you are in, change does not happen easily. Of course, you will have your doubting Thomases. They will try to derail the transformation process. The fear of the unknown is what makes people fearful of change. But change is inevitable in any organization. And it intends to succeed in its objectives. And so change has come to the United Workers' Party. We have a young, vibrant leadership. We have the leadership that has brought change to this party, order to this party. You saw and you heard the mission read. The vision will be read to you, and we now have our core values by which this party will stand. Mamai Flabo, do not allow yourselves to be attracted by the allure of the smear campaigns. For the past 50 years, this party has held its own. We have held our heads high and focused on the development of our party and on our country, and especially of our people. Since July 2013, under the leadership of our political leader, Alan Chasney, the chairmanship of Mr. Ezekiel Joseph, the Women in Action, and the women's arm of the United Workers' Party has been an integral part of the restructuring of this party. The restructuring is to make it leaner. It is to make it stronger. It is to make it adaptable and sensitive to the needs of all the constituencies. Our voices have penetrated the airways for all issues, not only women's issues, but you are hearing that we are now an opposition, a vibrant opposition. One that people now have to feel that they have to attack us, because every week you have several press releases going out. You have our people appearing because we have brought up the standard of opposition in this country. That's right. We are making the other side realize that they must account to the people of St. Lucia. The Women in Action has been fundamental in the restructuring, and we are going forward because this party has to be relevant, and you will see that in our mission. We have to be innovative in the things that we do to capture the hearts of our people, not the base people here, our base supporters, but the other people who can bring this party into government in the next year. And I say the next year because St. Lucians cannot take it no more. The core values of this United Workers' Party is discipline and teamwork, confidentiality, commitment, honesty, and respect. And this is what you are getting from this team that's on this stage right now. This is what is happening today. This party is taking this opportunity as we are in opposition to restructure to make ourselves stronger. We are continuously having meetings. You would have seen that we have had several town hall meetings, and there have been several town hall meetings in this constituency, which is Miku North, where you are finding the leadership of the party is coming to communicate with the people. Was that done before? Right now, you have access to your leadership. You can speak to them about the issues which are affecting you. And based on these discussions, policies will be developed which will be implemented when this party gets into government. We have a leadership of this party today which is recognizing and embracing the talents and power of our women and our youth. And they are respecting us. They are embracing us. In 1964, you heard our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Stevens, say that there were no women in the leadership. But today, you can see on the stage, we have several women in the leadership of this party. And we have our leader of the opposition, who is a young, well-educated, strong woman who represents this constituency. So change is not only coming, but it has started, especially in this party. It is a proud moment for me to address you as president of the Women's Arm. It is especially proud for me when I watch the nightly news and know that our party is being able to bring to the fore the challenges which face our people. Today, you have noticed effective opposition to the government of unaccountability. You would have noticed what we are doing. Every time they say a lie, we demartine them. That's what we are doing. We are dealing with them on the issues that affect our people, while all they are doing is using taxpayers' money to grease the hands of their friends and their families. You have moved from 3 grade 21 positions in 2011 to 12. These are the people who make the most money in the government. They have gratuities after their contracts, and our people are suffering while their people and their friends are enjoying the largesse of this country, especially when our resources are so scarce. When we are trying to bring the issues which are affecting our people, you find that they are attacking our Honorable Guy Joseph with nonsense. But it's a good thing. Yokamati. And one person can demarty all of them is the Honorable Guy Joseph. And you see him doing it. Today, our effective opposition asks, where are the jobs which have been promised to our people? The rate of unemployment has increased to 24.9%, and it is growing. Yokwe nutut kuyo. They have to understand that, and you, my people, have to understand that even with the end of the roving caregivers at the end of this month, March, more people will be unemployed. Who is going to serve, who is going to help take care of the children of these ladies who will be losing their jobs? When you come from a single family home, who is going to take care of these children? Giving people a few jobs for a few weeks does not feed a family for a year. Instead of explaining the simple things like why they are spending over $3 million on a house with a pool bought from one of their brothers, they are spreading propaganda. They are attacking people on how they look. That is not going to answer the questions and put the money in the purses of the people who have to feed their children. We have to hold them to a higher standard. And this is what this United Workers' Party is doing. For 50 years, we have proven that the bright yellow torch of the United Workers' Party has lit the way, and Flabo has always been there to pick up the mess created by those who play bat and ball with our taxpayers' money. Sometimes being in opposition is good. It teaches us some of our shortcomings. It gives us time to restructure as we are doing today, to know and appreciate our true supporters, to let us develop genuine relationships, and to develop policies to equip us to deliver proper governance to our people when the bell of the election rings. Because it is going to ring, and we will be ready. Today, the United Workers' Party has had people signing a petition to remove VAT on medication and on eyeglasses for elderly. In many of the constituencies, we have had the petitions going around, and people have been signing them. We have some petitions today over in the tents by where the Women in Action are. We are asking for VAT to be removed on medication. We are asking and we are petitioning. That is something that has not happened before. But the United Workers' Party is pursuing it, and we are pursuing it relentlessly. Our elderly are suffering. Our people are suffering. And a lot of it is because of the measures which have been put on us by the Labour Party to fill their pockets and not give us the reasons and how they are using our monies, but we are seeing it in how they and their friends live. Our leadership has engaged the diaspora and civic leaders nationally and regionally. These are things that there have been press releases about. We are not just sitting thinking of just governance, but we are working. Today, this is what this party is doing for its people. There has been the development of the mission, the vision, and the values. And we have seen them read here today. That is important to any party. Confidentiality is important. We have to work as a team, because that is the only way we can defeat anybody else. That is the only way we can govern the people for the right reasons. We have launched a website. We have celebrated and trying to celebrate our 50th anniversary in grand style. We are a team operating according to the party's constitution, recognizing and respecting the voices of our supporters, because that is what is important. We are here to serve our people, and we are serving you in opposition as we intend to serve you in governance. But one thing which is important that this team has implemented is the invocation of our Lord in everything we do. Every meeting is started with prayer. Every meeting is ended with prayer, whether it is a public meeting or not. And it is important for us to realize and encourage each one of you, not that we alone do it, but we have to encourage our people to pray. We have to encourage our people to humble themselves so the Lord can hear us when we are crying. So he will see that our hearts are pure. And so that our land can be healed. Because if anybody knows, we know this land needs to be healed. This land needs to be cleansed of all this red scourge that we have on it. We need to remove it. We need to remove the darkness and bring back light into this country. When the UWP was in power, you had all the block and mortar programs. So much was going on in each constituency. Everything was being trickled to our people. They were feeling the work of the government and the parliamentarians. But we don't feel it anymore. We don't see it anymore. I say to you today that the time is drawing near for all of us to get into action. We have to be inspired to change, to alter the course that our country is on. We heard Moggy singing about the ship that we're on that's sinking. But it is not only the captain that can change the course of the ship. Every single one of us has a part to play. Every single one of us can change the course that this ship is on. And instead of having it sink with all of us, we shall make it afloat. And that is what the United Workers' Party will do. Petra, after almost 3 years of the promises of better days, we have not seen it. We are looking for economic growth policies to be implemented by this party. I assure you today that the United Workers' Party is strong. We are united and we are working for progress and ready for the fight. I assure you that the Jete Powell politics is over. So today, Mamai Flabo, we have to join and give a resounding round of applause for our team. The team of the United Workers' Party. And we have to celebrate our 50th anniversary. In style, we have to recognize what has happened before and yearn that that development will continue in the future. I thank you.